You've been fasting for 16 hours a day, sticking to only black coffee and suffering through the hunger pangs. Yet the scale is actually going up. Today, I'm revealing the exact mistakes you're making during your eating window. These help me, the real me, break below the 200-pound barrier. I was stuck in limbo for years, so I know the feeling. You think your metabolism is broken or that you aren't fasting long enough, but it comes down to 5 specific mistakes, including one drink you think is safe but is actually ruining your progress.
Here's what should happen when you fast correctly. Your body stops burning sugar. It starts burning fat instead. This is called ketosis, basically fat burning mode. When you're in ketosis, you feel amazing, more energy, clearer thinking, less inflammation. It's like upgrading from dial-up internet to fiber optic. But here's the problem. Most people never actually get to fat burning mode. Oh no! Why? Because they're accidentally hitting the off switch before it even starts. That switch is called insulin. When insulin goes up, fat burning shuts down completely. Insulin has one main job: store everything as fat. Even a tiny insulin spike locks away your fat for hours. So let's talk about the 5 mistakes that spike your insulin and make you gain weight. And trust me, mistake number 2 is so sneaky, you probably did it this morning.
Mistake number 1. You're fasting the exact same way every single day. I know what you're thinking. Wait, isn't consistency good? Not here. Here's what happens. When you do 16/8 every single day, your body learns the pattern. It's like playing poker with someone who always bluffs on the river. You figure it out. Your body says, oh, famine comes at 8 p.m. every night. Got it. Let me hold on to this fat just in case. Scientists call this losing metabolic flexibility. I call it your body calling your bluff. The fix? Mix it up. Fast 13 hours one day, 17 the next. Throw in a 24-hour fast every so often. Keep your body guessing like it's watching a Christopher Nolan movie. When your body can't predict what's coming, it can't prepare by storing fat. It stays flexible. It keeps burning. But even if you're varying your fast perfectly, there's something worse happening during what you think is your fasting window. This one gets everyone. You think you're fasting, you're not. You're breaking your fast without knowing it. Let me give you examples. That splash of almond milk in your coffee, breaking your fast. 0-calorie sweetener in your tea, breaking your fast. Those fruity BCAAs you're sipping, breaking your fast. 5 almonds because you're a little hungry, definitely breaking your fast. Here's why this matters. Your body tastes sweetness and thinks, sugar incoming. It releases insulin before any calories arrive, like showing up to a party that got canceled, except the insulin still locks away your fat. The rule for true fasting is stay below 50 calories, but with 0 sugar, 0 carbs. Basically, water and black coffee. That's it. I know, it sounds harsh, but this is the difference between actually burning fat and just being hungry for no reason. Speaking of being hungry for no reason, mistake number 3 is quietly destroying your metabolism while you sleep. Here's mistake number 3. You're not protecting your muscle. Wait, I thought we were burning fat, not muscle. Yeah, you'd think. But here's what actually happens. When you fast without enough protein, your body needs fuel. It looks at your muscle and says, this is expensive to maintain. Let's burn this instead. So it eats your muscle for energy. Why does this matter? Because muscle is your metabolism. Muscle burns calories 24/7, even when you're watching Netflix, even when you're asleep. The more muscle you have, the more fat you burn automatically. Lose muscle? Your metabolism crashes like a Windows computer. You burn less fat even though you're fasting perfectly. The fix? Eat enough protein during your eating window. Lift weights. Do push-ups. Something that tells your body, hey, we need to keep this muscle. Otherwise, you're just becoming a smaller, weaker version of yourself with a slower metabolism. But there's another problem with how long you're fasting.
Mistake number 4, you're not fasting long enough. I know. Didn't I just say don't fast the same way every day? Yes, both things are true. Here's what I mean. Most people do 16 hours max. That works at first. You lose a few pounds, then nothing. The the scale stops moving. Why? Because your body adapted. 16 hours is comfortable now, and comfortable doesn't create change. To break plateaus, you need longer fasts occasionally. 36 hours, 48 hours, maybe 72 hours if you're experienced. This is called a hormetic stressor, a beneficial stress that forces your body to adapt, like how lifting heavier weights builds more muscle. Longer fasts trigger deeper fat burning. They activate autophagy. That's when your cells clean out damaged parts and rebuild. It's like cleaning out your closet. But, and this is huge, don't fast long every single day. That's called starvation. Your body will freak out. It'll pump out stress hormones like cortisol. You'll lose hair, feel exhausted, mess up your hormones. The key? Cycle it. Short fasts most days, longer fasts occasionally. Keep your body flexible and confused. Now, even if you're nailing everything so far, there's one final mistake that ruins it all. The final mistake? You're eating terrible food during your eating window. Look, fasting isn't magic. You can't fast for 18 hours, then crush a Domino's pizza and expect abs. Here's the truth. If you're eating processed carbs, bread, cookies, cereals, you're spiking insulin. If you're eating bad oils and fake keto snacks, you're flooding your body with toxins. These toxins mess with your hormones. They're called obesogens, chemicals designed to make you obese. When your hormones are broken, you gain weight no matter how much you fast. The fix? Eat real food. When you break your fast, start with protein and healthy fats. Eggs, meat, avocado. This keeps insulin low and eases your body back into eating mode. Save carbs for later. And please, skip the processed junk with 47 ingredients you can't pronounce. Your body knows the difference between a chicken breast and a Frankenfood protein bar. Feed it real food. It'll reward you with actual results. Okay, let's recap the 5 mistakes. Fasting the same way every day, secretly breaking your fast, not eating enough protein, fasting too short, and eating processed garbage. Fix these 5 things and you'll finally see the results you've been grinding for. But here's what I didn't tell you. You now know what not to do with fasting. But here's the thing, fasting alone isn't enough because you can fast perfectly and still not lose weight if you're missing these 5 critical habits. I'm talking about the exact habits that helped one woman drop 100 pounds and keep it off for good. These are the daily actions that turn your body into a fat-burning, muscle-building machine, with or without fasting. I made an entire video breaking down all 5 habits step by step. It's the missing piece that takes your results from meh to holy crap, this actually works. Click the video on your screen right now. I'll see you there.